Good afternoon. We're back with another episode of the Lord of the Rings LCG progression series. As always, we're playing solo, and today's quest is The Lonely Mountain. Interesting quest. I like this quest. The burgle mechanic I'm iffy about, but overall I like the quest. We've got the setup done. We start with Bilbo, as always. We have the option of including the Bilbo's magic ring, but I don't usually play with it. We got treasure cards in a separate deck here. These are actually stacked under the Lonely Mountain. If we were playing with actual cards, I would stack them, but it's easier to keep them here. The Lonely Mountain gets -2 threat for each card stacked under it, so it's currently -10 threat, which is why I have 2 damage tokens on it, to signify, to remind myself that it has 2 threat at the moment. So, that's all we need to do for setup. I'll go ahead and shuffle the decks. And I'll get a hand. As always, I'm looking for Resourceful, Timely Aid, a very good tail with Kili, Steward of Gondor. This is not a good hand. It's got good minion plays, but it doesn't have any of the cards I'm looking for turn 1, so I'm going to mulligan. And this is probably worse, except for the sneak attack Gandalf. Bjorn is not good. Still playtesting Bjorn. I really don't think he's better than Escort from Edoras in this deck. But I'll keep playtesting him and we'll see. So, this quest has an interesting start to it, which is a blank start. You start with a blank turn where you can do whatever you want without needing to worry about any attacks. So I'll just get Arwen out. We skip the quest phase, and we'll go on to stage 2. Do I want Arwen, or do I want to wait for Kili and Fili? I think I want Arwen and then Riddermark's Finest. So we're on to round 2. That's a terrible draw. Absolutely terrible. Well, we'll get out Riddermark's Finest. And I'll go ahead and quest. And I want to quest lightly. Don't want to advance to the next phase until I'm ready. The phase after this burgle phase, I mean. And I don't want to do too much burgling. I usually just burgle 1 card and then move on, because each card that you burgle, Lonely Mountain increases threat by 2. So my goal is to quest lightly, and I'll just eat the threat that results from that. So I will just quest with Frodo and Theodred. Give a resource to Theodred. And the card is Surge, and when revealed, put 1 progress token on Smog, then spend X resources or advance to stage 4, where X is the number of progress tokens on Smog. So 1 token, and then I have to spend 1 resource, and this does Surge. Into Great Hall, one of the worst things you can see early. So it's going to cost me 4 threat. I have 1, 2, 3, 2. Oh, whoops, I did this wrong. So it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 3. I owe 5 threat. Should have just quested with Glorfindel, probably. Let's go ahead and move to the Great Hall. At the end of the turn, it's going to put 1 progress on Smog. This is a terrible hand. This does not look like a successful attempt at all. But we'll keep going, keep trying. I want to be... Faramir is a great card in this quest. So I'm hoping to get up to something like 20 progress in 1 turn next turn, which means I need like 30 questing on the board. Sneak attack Gandalf. Gandalf will help. Let's see here. I think for questing, I do want to clear this location. So I'm going to quest a little harder. Like that. And I'll use Riddermark's Finest if I need extra progress there. Well, I don't want to do a burgle attempt, though. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Should I risk leaving the location up for a turn or two? I think I will. Just take one threat quest with Glorfindel, and the card is each dragon enemy makes an immediate attack. Do not deal a shadow card. So we'll put that attack on Frodo for 4 threat. No problem. And I don't take any additional threat, but don't make any additional progress. And 1 progress token on Smog at the end of the turn. And wow. I don't know what to say about this. This is awful. Well, I guess we'll get out Kili. There's no more copies of Fili in the deck, so no point in searching for him. It doesn't say it's optional. It says... So I should go ahead and shuffle the deck, simulating looking through it at least. Doesn't affect anything really. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18 questing probably. This is not good. Probably a loss. But I can afford to take one more turn of just questing lightly and eating the threat. Attached to the hero with the most resources without dragon spell attached. Attached hero gets -1 questing. And you have to give him damage to spend his resources. Put that on Frodo. Put it on Theodred. And then I don't take any more threats, so that's good. Then at the end of the turn, we'll give another progress. So I need to go now. So got some... I could clear this location now with those 2, but I'm just going to push through into the next phase. And we'll leave these up to deal with the new Smog's attack. Should I burgle successfully? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 progress. Wait, 7 questing to 1, 2, 3, 4. It's probably enough. I better quest with Bilbo as well. And it's another one of these. Okay, I guess it's going on Frodo now. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we make 4 progress. Does clear the Great Hall, and we're gonna burgle. The burgle mechanic works like this. You look for a burgle card. Then you have to do what it says, shuffle the deck and reveal the top card, which is Galadhrim's Greeting. I may discard 2 cards from hand to match the revealed card's cost. Okay, I can do that easily. And if I do that, I burgle successfully and I get one of the treasures. And if I do not, I burgle unsuccessfully. And according to the quest, Smog would attack. But I burgle successfully. So I place 1 progress on Smog after questing successfully, and then I burgle. And I burgle discarding extra copies of Kili for the discard. And that is a successful burgle, which means I get 1 card from the treasure deck, which is always seems to be the same one with me, the Arkenstone. It's not very useful, but it goes to hand, and that increases threat on the Lonely Mountain by 2. And after that is done, I may advance to stage 3, which I will do. Set Smog the Golden Side out of play. Add Smog the Magnificent and Bear Patch to play. Players cannot defeat this stage while Smog the Magnificent is in play. If the total number of progress on this stage is greater than the total remaining hit points, remove Smog from the game. So you need a combination of questing and or damage to finish this quest off. And he is engaged with the first player, and if he's dealt the shadow card with a burgle effect, he makes an additional attack immediately after his first one, which can be a big deal. my experience, he usually makes at least 2 or 3 attacks. And that means he kills off a bunch of the smaller dudes. So let's start it off and see how it goes. We got a shadow card. Oh, that's good. He's not dealt a shadow card with a burgle effect, and the shadow card is attacking enemy gets +1, so that's really lucky. Rip Kili, he did his job. And we're on to the next phase, and that's a good card. Though I do have to damage Frodo in order to play it. Let's see. I do want to get out Gandalf. So sneak attack costs Theodred 1 damage. Gandalf. Now, do I want to damage Smog? How much questing do I have? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Against 10 threat will be 11 progress, so I probably need 2 turns. Means Smog's going to attack more. Escort from Edoras would 100% be better here. Can play the Arkenstone and pay threat to play this, which will avoid using Frodo's damage ability. I may need that later for a Smog attack, so that'll help with the questing. Let's go ahead and quest, and I'll leave Gandalf to take the attack. No, I won't. That would kill him. Quest like this. Gonna commit them for Faramir's ability, even though they're -1. So Gandalf is still going to quest. If you're wondering if I can finish off Smog with 20 hit points, even though there's 20 progress, you can do overflow on a quest. So I can go up to 21 progress. I could damage Smog, which would mean I would only need 16. But what's the point? I don't think it'll kill him any quicker, since I'll be getting large chunks of progress at a time, and I still need 20 progress anyway, so for Gandalf's ability, I think I just lower threat by 5. Or actually, maybe I should draw 3 cards. Try to draw Astonishing Speed. Okay. I may use this during the refresh phase. The very good tail. Alrighty, so what do we got from the encounter deck? A location, so there's 13 against. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 total. To 13 is 9 progress. I will move to the hidden path with Baggins resources, and I will hope I get lucky with the Smog attack again. Don't want to see a burgle card. It is a burgle card, so he will kill the Riddermark's finest, Rip Horse, and make another attack. This one will be undefended. Another burgle card, so I get 8 threat. And then he makes another attack, and it's another burgle card, so that's going to kill Theodred. Then he makes another attack, and that's another burgle card that's going to kill Glorfindel. And he makes another attack, and that's going to end the attempt because that kills Frodo. There's not a lot you can do about it if Smog doesn't get like 5 attacks in a row. You're just going to lose. So let's reset. Before I reset, I'm going to pause for a moment and take Bjorn out of the deck for Escort from Edoras. I don't think he's good. Okay, I'm back. So after a little play testing, I'm going to reset the game so I get the new deck. Alright, here we are. So I usually like to shuffle on stream before I draw my hand. So let's go ahead and note that this is worth 2 threat. And we'll shuffle the decks and move on to attempt number 2. Okay. This isn't terrible. I can get those 2 out, and then very good tail, very good tail. We'll try it. Not super enthusiastic about it, but we'll try it. So turn 1, I'll go ahead and Arwen. And then remember this, no questing this first turn. So we're on to turn 2. And we're on to phase 2. And I will go ahead and play Riddermark's Finest. Just quest with Glorfindel for 1. And we draw the dreaded Dragon spell, which I'll put on Theodred. So, no additional threat, which is good. On to the next phase. Can get Steward of Gondor on Frodo. I'll take the 2 damage on Theodred for that. And I can add 2, and I'll automate that for the future. And I can play Eomund. And a very good tail, exhausting those 2. So let's see, the top 5. Oh, they actually get discarded, so I might as well take them off the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is, we can grab 2 of those. So I did this with Eomund and a Riddermark's Finest instead of Arwen and a Riddermark's Finest. So those 3 are discarded. Those 2 enter play. That's pretty good. And I'll go ahead and shuffle the deck. And then very good tail again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I can Gandalf. Pretty solid. For a cost of 0, we got out Rider of the Mark, Riddermark's Finest, and Gandalf. For Gandalf's ability, I think I'm either gonna reduce threat or draw 3 cards. Doesn't do any good to deal damage to him. Smog the Golden. He's immune to player card effects anyway. So, do I want to reduce threat or draw 3 cards? Think and draw 3 cards, because if I draw Astonishing Speed, I'll just win, I think. Nope, Faramir's good. Alrighty, so, Glorfindel, you're up. Or do I want to push through into the next phase? No, I don't think so, not yet. The card is, each dragon makes an immediate attack, so it's going to be 4 damage. No problem, and no additional threat, so we're on to the next turn, and Gandalf leaves. I can get out more characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got a lot of questing power. Once I get Faramir out, I'll be set up for phase 3 pretty well. Maybe 1 turn kill. We'll see if I count Gandalf, but I'm going to need some damage on Theodred to make that happen. In fact, I don't think I can do it. Can't get Faramir out without killing Theodred. Yeah, because I have to take damage for each resource I spend off of him. So that's a big handicap, but I do have another Escort from Edoras and Gandalf. If I draw Astonishing Speed, it's all over, so I'll probably draw cards with Gandalf. But anyway, let's quest. And it's a 4, so I take 4 more threat. And that's gonna move there. And at the end of the round, it'll add 1 progress to Smog. Puts me on a clock. Let's see. How much do I have? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Man, I wish I could play Faramir. Maybe I'd draw a sneak attack. Sneak attack or astonishing speed. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. No, that's not going to be a 1-turn kill. I need astonishing speed. I'll give it another turn. It's a 1, so 1 threat. And at the end of the turn, we place another progress there. Can't play that. It would kill Faramir. Well, I think I will push forward this turn. Play Gandalf next turn. And hope to draw into astonishing speed. Wait, do I need to not play this? Let's see, 5. I'll have 4, 5, 6, 7 next turn. I could use 1 off of Faramir, but I do want to save 1 for sneak attack. I won't play this turn because I want to plan to have enough resources to play Astonishing Speed and Gandalf next turn. If I draw it. Yep, that's what I need to do. So, this turn, just questing with these 2, giving a shield to Frodo. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's right. Okay, name a sphere, spirit, obviously, and they're both spirits, so nothing happens there. At the end of the turn, the Great Hall adds a progress to Smog. And now this turn, there's Astonishing Speed. That's great. So, we're pushing forward this turn. Add a threat. Just quest with everyone who might be relevant. Leaving a couple for the Smog attack. What do we get? It's a 3, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Do quest successfully, so there's going to be a burgle attempt now. First player shuffles deck and reveal a top card. He may discard 1 card that matches the revealed card's type and cost. So let's shuffle. The card is a 2, so I can discard a 2. I'll do it. That'll be a successful burgle. And what do we get? Probably the Arkenstone. It's always the Arkenstone. Okay, Thor's Battle Axe. After attached hero attacks and destroys an enemy, deal 1 damage to another enemy engaged with you. That's not very useful, but we can move on to phase 3. Set Smog the Golden out of play. In comes Smog the Magnificent and a Bear Patch. There's kind of a lot of stuff here. I don't like that. But I do have Astonishing Speed and Gandalf, so it should be fine. Now, Smog is going to make an attack, so this is the moment of truth. The moment of truth. Is it a burgle card? It is. So it's a dead horse, and he attacks again. Another one. Attacks again. This time I'll put it on Theodred. Well, put it on Frodo. Another one. 2, 3, so it's 5 threat. Well, this time it's going to be undefended, I guess. Can't afford the Escort from Edoras, I don't think. Probably just, well, I guess we'll have Theodred or Glorfindel. We'll take it since it's undefended. Another one. Rip. Another one. Rip. And another one. This is terrible luck. Usually it's just like 2, but... Okay, well that's another loss. That's annoying. Those can't even be metagamed against because you're not canceling a shadow card, right? It's just a burgle effect, and most of the shadow card counters say cancel a shadow effect that was revealed, but those cards don't have shadow effects, they have burgle effects. So what are you supposed to do? Just hope for the best? Alrighty, well I got Steward. That's fine hand, I guess. And you don't do anything this phase. So I'll just get out a very good tail. Or no, Westbroad Traveler. And we're on to the next turn. On to the next quest phase. Steward of Gondor will go on Frodo. I'll automate that for future turns. And I'll get out... gonna probably wait for Faramir for a very good tail. 2 plus 2 is not very much. Wouldn't be able to play Gandalf. Wouldn't be able to play Rider of the Mark. So I'll wait on that. I'll get out Light of the Valinor though. I'll quest with him. Probably him because I want to generate a resource. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. I have 6. Wait, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 1, 2. Well, no. 3, 4, 5, 6 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Too much. 1, 2, 3, 4 to 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. And I'll give the resource to Theodred, as I did. The card is a 2, so it's 2 threat. And I will... Will I move there? I think so. I'll move there. And that'll be that turn. Okay. Well, that's a good draw because I can Kili. Go look for Fili. And then very good tail. I shuffled the deck, right? Yep. Exhausting those 2. And we'll see what we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Riddermark's Finest and R1 come out. And I'll play the Escort from Edoras as well. I think that's it. Just gonna quest with Glorfindel and Theodred and give another resource to Theodred. I'll be set up here in another turn or so. 1, 2, 3, 4 to 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay, and it's the Great Hall. Keep seeing that card, and it's not going anywhere. Well, at least it doesn't generate progress for Smog then. So that'll be that. Gandalf would be good now. Alright, I think I'll push forward now. Try again. So I'll quest with a lot. And exhaust Faramir, not quest with him. So what are we against? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh yeah, should be fine. 17 to 11. 1 progress on Smog. Then I have to spend 1 from Bilbo. And it surges into the Dragon spell, which goes on Theodred. So I think I have 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. to 6. Oh, that is 16. To 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I make 5 progress, which means I get to draw 2 cards, hoping for Astonishing Speed. And I place 1 progress because that's a successful burgle. See what we get. No, that's the burgle. So it is shuffle deck, reveal top card, and match the cost. The cost is 2, and I don't have a 2, so I will spend 2 Baggins resources using the Lonely Mountain text to take the revealed card into hand and reveal the next card of the deck. Hoping for better luck. Another 2. This time I will discard 1 card to match. Oh, it's type and cost. So that would be ally and 2. But no matter. Still matches. And it's 1 treasure from the Burgle deck, which is Thor's Cup, which is a good one. Because you can draw 3 cards. Hoping for Astonishing Speed. Now, shall I do threat reduction? Moving into phase 3. So goodbye, Smaug the Golden. Hello, Smaug the Magnificent. Gonna move to the Great Hall. And now it's Smaug's turn to attack. Hoping for some luck. Come on, luck. Okay, finally. No burgle effect, no shadow effect. Just kills Kili. This is why it's so important to complete this quest in 1 push. Because you just have to get lucky, and the more turns you take to do it, the less likely that is. So that's the end of the turn. We don't add a progress to Smaug, that wouldn't do anything. Yep, that's that. On to the next turn. Alright, well, I'm going to play Thor's Golden Cup on a hero, and then immediately add it to the victory display to draw 3 cards. Okay. Can't really... I could... interesting. I think I'll do this. Let's go Galadhrim's Greeting for 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reduces threat by 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now I'm in the Secrecy range, and I can play Timely Aid for 1, which does 1 damage to Theodred. Look at the top 5 to play an ally. Hoping for like an Escort from Edoras. Gandalf is good. Gandalf adds 4 progress. Escort from Edoras would 2. Do I need Gandalf for anything? I might need him to take an attack, I suppose. How much do I have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, if I get Gandalf, I can draw 3 cards. So... okay, so I don't actually know the order here. Do I resolve this first where I shuffle the revealed cards back into deck? Or do I resolve Gandalf first where he enters play and draws 3 cards? I doubt I can find a ruling on this, but I'm almost certain that you will resolve the Timely Aid first. Shuffle the deck and then draw 3 cards with Gandalf. So that's what I'm going to do. If I did that wrong, somebody can point it out. But that's my best guess. And there's an Astonishing Speed. That's great. And an Escort from Edoras. So I'm hoping that I will not get another attack here. That goes in the discard pile, and we'll just go ahead and quest. That could have easily burned me shuffling the deck, because Escort from Edoras was a card I wanted. Questing with everyone, exhausting Faramir, and playing Astonishing Speed to boost all the Rohans by 2. So how much do I have? First, let's see what we get from the encounter deck. It is an immediate attack without a shadow card, so that's just 6 threat, or 8 threat, since the damage goes on Frodo. And then we have questing. There's 2 additional on the Lonely Mountain because I removed 1 card from the Burgle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45 questing 4 against 10. So I make 35 progress, 31 more progress, and that is going to kill Smaug the Golden, Smaug the Magnificent, because if the total number of progress on this stage is greater than the total remaining hit points, remove Smaug the Magnificent from the play. And the official rules say that you continue placing progress on the stage past the amount that you need if you're remaining on that stage and you have more. Does not carry over into the next stage, but you do continue placing progress on this stage, and the number is now greater than Smaug's remaining hit points. So he is removed from the game, and as we have enough progress to finish this stage, if the players defeat this stage, they have won the game and discovered any treasure successfully burgled from the Lonely Mountain. So, the end with good decision making concerning drawing cards, very good timely aid, which was possible to do thanks to generating our threat reduction from 2 Galadhrim's greetings. And then questionable thing where I think you resolve the timely aid and shuffle before Gandalf. However, even if that hadn't been the case, I overkilled by 11. I still would have drawn an Escort from Edoras, and I think another minion was in the top as well, who I likely would have played both of, so still would have been like 6, but I would be subtracting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, but I overkilled by 11, so I didn't actually even need Astonishing Speed. So this question about whether timely aid resolves first with the shuffling or Gandalf resolves first with the card draw doesn't matter, but I'm pretty sure that you would resolve the whole card first and then Gandalf. But someone can correct me if I'm wrong. It wouldn't have affected the victory or the 1-turn kill of Smaug. So anyway, it took a few attempts due to Smaug going crazy in the first couple of attempts, but we do get the victory with the Secrecy Rohan deck, and thanks for watching.